Hello, I'm Ben. Welcome to the channel. John C. Maxwell said, "You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of success is found in your daily routine." So today we're going to be talking about the book, The Compound Effect. And this is written by Darren Hardy. This is a New York Times bestseller, and Hardy is the publisher of Success Magazine. And in that magazine, they talk to a lot of people about the success they had, and that is where he came up with the idea around the effect and documented it in this book. So Tony Robbins said, about the compound effect, and said about this book specifically that it would be a key indicator, a key reference for folks that want to be successful, because it authenticates the method through all the successful stories and witness testimony that's come from it, right? So this book has been mentioned in The Automatic Millionaire, which was a great book I mentioned once on the channel, and it was mentioned in Psychology of Money, which is a book that we spoke about on the channel. So anytime great books and great references reference another reference, it's worth taking a look. This book is only about 160 pages long, so it is a fairly quick read, but we'll go through it and tell you what those key points are. So number one, it talks about having clear goals. We've talked about in previous videos how important that is, but it says people that do have clear goals know who they are and they know what they want. And so if you know who you are and what you want, you can then devise a summary and a plan to get there, right? So you write it down and you have plans to accomplish it. You accomplish it one step at a time. I say this quote often, Theodore Roosevelt, "You can eat an elephant one bite at a time." This is exactly what that is. This is exactly what the compound effect is. It says small things over time, done consistently, can have an extraordinary exponential effect. So that's the plan, reaping huge benefits for a series of small choices. Okay, the hardest part we have to do in this is just be bound to doing those things, those small steps daily. You have to know that you have the power over your life and you're responsible for everything that's ever happened to you or will happen to you. When you do that, you now have a sense of control and a sense of power, which will give you a sense of calm. When you walk through life blaming things on others and finding scapegoats and fall guys, the issue with that is you don't turn around and look at your own personality traits, and you don't see how you walked yourself into that trap. And even if it is other people that are jacking you up, you want to learn from yourself and your responses to prevent yourself from getting into that again. That's why it's so important to take personal responsibility. That personal growth, that personal attitude, and that knowledge around your attitude, along with the opportunity and the actions, that equals luck or equals your result, right? So in the book, it talks about that. Aristotle, who was an extremely important teacher in his time and still is today, I read his works often. His quote was fantastic and point on. Hundreds of books have been written by this, but Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." So what you do daily will have an impact a year, 10 years, 20 years from now, if you do it with consistency. That comes with putting $5 away a week, or reading 10 pages a day, or whatever those things may be to get that self-improvement. So know that you have the power. Know that you want the why power, not the willpower. So willpower is great and it's very strong and it's based a lot on emotion. So if you're upset about something, you have the willpower, you'll attack it regularly, but over time that emotion wears off, and so does that dedication. The why power, however, doesn't wear off. So if you know who you are and you know what you want, that's your why. And if you have actions tied to your why, you will consistently sustain those actions and get after what you can. And that's going to help you achieve those goals. So know what you want and know why you want it, and you will do something about it. That's a summary on the compound effect. Please give this book a look and read it for yourself. Take out whatever you see that's important from that. If you like the channel and you like the video, please like and subscribe. We are trying to get our subscriptions up. I appreciate your time today. Be good.